What is going on, everybody? New York Sports Hub here, and I'm back at it with another, not really a New York Giants video, kind of an NFL video. I'm going to talk about Jamal Adams, the Pro Bowl safety for the New York Jets, wanting a trade. He does not want to be in. He doesn't want to be a New York Jet anymore. He's requesting a trade, and I'm going to be making a video where I think he will land. So, he did come out today with a list of teams he would prefer going to, and the Eagles and the Cowboys were both on that list. And kind of that scares me as a Giants fan because Jamal Adams is, in my opinion, the best safety in the NFL. And if he goes to it, if he goes to the Eagles or if he goes to the Cowboys, that's going to be scary because that can really improve their defense. And the Cowboys are a team, in my opinion, I just think if they had a good defense, I think the Cowboys are a really good team. And with all the offensive weapons with CeeDee Lamb, Zeke, Gallup, Cooper, all those guys on the offensive side of the ball. I just think if they had defense, the Cowboys could be a really, really good team. And if they end up signing Jamal Adams, who I think is a really good fit for them, that would be really scary for me as a Giants fan. If the Eagles do end up signing Jamal Adams, the Eagles already signed Darius Slay this offseason, so that'd be a really, really good duo with him and Slay on the same team. That's a really, really good crew down there in Philadelphia, and that would be really scary too. So, once again, I really hope he does not go to the Cowboys and Eagles. There are other teams that he preferred going to. I think the Ravens were one. Tons of other teams were. The Giants were not on that list, by the way, and as expected, because we already have two safeties with, Jabril Peppers and Xavier McKinney, so he wouldn't be playing anyway. So, the Eagles and Cowboys are two teams on that list, so I really, really hope he doesn't go there, because I really do think the Cowboys are, one defensive player away from being a scary good team. I think maybe they could win, 10, 11 games if they get that one good defensive player. They had Byron Jones. They traded him away to Miami. Personally, I don't think Byron Jones is Jamal Adams. Obviously, he's not that good, but but Jamal Adams would really, really improve that secondary. The best safety in football to a really, really weak secondary down there in Dallas would really help out that team, in my opinion. And if he goes to Philly, it's already a pretty decent secondary with Darius Slay already on the team, who I do think is overrated, but Darius Slay's still a pretty good corner. If they sign Jamal Adams, that's a pretty good secondary down there in Philly. So I really, really hope he does not go to Dallas or Philly, because that would, really help us as a Giants fan, because I just think the Eagles and Cowboys are one player away from being at least a better team than they are, or a better team than they could be. Because I also think the Eagles are one receiver away from being a much better team than they can, because the Eagles do have a lot of talent on their roster, and so do the Cowboys. But let's do hope that Jamal Adams does not go to any of these two teams, because that would not be good for the Giants. Because I'm not big fans of the Eagles and Cowboys, mainly because the Eagles don't have a number one receiver. Their defense isn't great. It's decent, but it's not great. The Cowboys do not have a good defense. They have a terrible secondary, and they have a good offense. I think the Cowboys have good offense, but not great defense. The Eagles have a kind of lackluster offense, but a good defense. And a lot of Eagles fans are saying they have a fast-paced offense. I don't think the Eagles' offense is that fast-paced, in my opinion. I still think it's a kind of a slow offense. They still don't have a really that great receiver. Obviously, Jalen Reagor's pretty fast, and they have some fast receivers on their team. But they can have speed, but just not be a good receiver. You got to be like a Tyreek Hill type receiver, to be that good. Tyreek Hill's really one of the only receivers in the league that has a lot of speed. It's actually good. And there's always a ton of receivers in that league get drafted for their speed, and they never turn out to be good receivers. They always drop the ball. Guys like Nelson Aguilar. And that's how I think Jalen Reagor will become. I think he'll become a Nelson Aguilar. I just don't think Jalen Reagor is a great receiver, and I just don't think I just don't think he's a great receiver. I don't think he'll be a good receiver in the National Football League. And I'm a big fan of CeeDee Lamb down there in Dallas. I'm a big fan of Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's probably the best receiver in this division. I think it can be Darius Slayton and Terry McLaurin after next year, but I think Cooper's probably the best receiver in the league in the division as of right now. And the Cowboys have a lot of offensive weapons on that team. And if they go out and sign Jamal Adams, which I think is very, very possible, because the Cowboys need secondary bad. Jerry Jones is probably going to go all out to sign Jamal Adams. And if the Cowboys do end up signing the best safety in the National Football League, the Cowboys might have a pretty decent defense in 2020. So that's going to do it for this video. Kind of want to get a quick video out to you guys. Not really much to post, Giants related, because of no OTAs, no training camp. I really want to post more Giants stuff. And I want to post some Yankee stuff as well, because there's been nothing to talk about baseball-wise, and I'll probably touch on a little bit of baseball here at the end of the video. So I think the MLB Players Association is back in it. They proposed a 70-game season today. It's most likely going to get rejected. You heard the owners are. I heard the owners are infuriated. They hate the players' proposal. They hate the union's proposal. So that's not very good news for baseball-wise. So they continue to argue, and now. They brought us back again. They got our hopes up again with Rob Manfred talking with Tony Clark, about a plan, and so the players really, really want to play. Just to tell us when and where, And I mean, we really want to see baseball. I really want to talk about more sports, and I just hope we can see some baseball pretty soon. So that's going to do it for this video, and let's hope Giants fans, let's hope Jamal Adams does not go to the Eagles or to the Cowboys. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.